Hello, welcome to another edition of the VOD Weekly News Recap. I am Gloria Sadijatunjai. Good evening. A recap of the local news. GRA hosts 29th Conference of Director Generals of Customs of West and Central Africa. 32 candidates nominated ahead of the mayoral and chairmanship elections. 32 countries qualified to African Nations Quiz Final. Justice Jaite hears students' veil case. Bensouda says Bakari Y. Baji is not his opponent but the Gambia government. The Gambia Revenue Authority, GRA, hosted a two-day conference of Director Generals of Customs of West and Central Africa at the Sadauda Karaba Jawara Conference Center in Bijilo. The conference was organized by the World Customs Organization, whose objective is to develop international standards, foster cooperation, and building capacity to facilitate legitimate trade, to secure a fair revenue collection, and to protect society. The opening ceremony was presided over by the President of the Republic of the Gambia on Thursday morning, with several cabinet ministers and other dignitaries in attendance. In his opening remarks at the two-day conference of Director Generals of Customs of West and Central Africa, President Barrow said that his government recognizes the crucial role that customs play in performing economic growth, ensuring national security, facilitating international trade, collecting data, and protecting the environment and cultural heritage.
Through cooperation, African customs administrations can work together more efficiently and effectively to deliver better results. Indeed, cooperation is a sure means of developing and applying joint solutions to remove barriers that hinder progress. As we seek to fully integrate our economies gradually, I implore you all to craft ways of fostering cooperation and sustaining a culture of sharing and updating approaches, trends, perspectives, and insights.
The Gambia Revenue Authority Commissioner General Yankuba Dabo urged his counterpart to cultivate a culture of cooperation between the various custom administrations.
In the spirit of the theme of this year's conference, nurturing the next generation by promoting a culture of knowledge sharing and professional pride in customs, I would urge you all to share your innovation, insight, and perspective to strengthen the cooperation and foster a culture of cooperation between our various customs administrations. As our economies continue to integrate at regional and continental level, it has become even more necessary for us to cooperate and support one another. At this conference, we'll focus on exploring innovative ways to strengthen cooperation and collaboration among our various customs administrations. Through collaborations, we can find innovative solutions to common problems, improve our operational efficiencies, and promote greater transparency and trust between customs and the business community, which is very important.
The Independent Electoral Commission (IEC) has accepted the nomination of 32 candidates nationwide for the upcoming mayoral and chairmanship elections scheduled for May 20th, 2023. Both the ruling party NPP and the United Democratic Party nominated 8 candidates, whilst the Gambia Democratic Congress (GDC) nominated 2 candidates. PDOIS nominated 1 candidate. People's Progressive Party, PPP, 1 candidate. Gambia for All, GFA, 1 candidate. Independent, 11 candidates. 2 of the 32 candidates are female and the rest are male. 11 are independent candidates. The IEC commenced nomination of candidates on April 27, 2023 and ended on May 3, 2023. The mayoral and chairmanship election will be held on May 20th, 2023. Voters will elect mayors and chairmen for the following municipalities and districts which is Banjul City Council, Kanifing Municipal Council, Kerewan Area Council, Birkama Area Council, Basse Area Council, Kuntawu Area Council, Jangdambure Area Council, and Mansa Konko Area Council. 32 countries represented by various students of different areas derived from different schools ranging from lower basic to senior secondary between ages 12 to 19 qualified to the African Nations Final Quiz competition that was set for the 25th of May 2023 at the Birkama College. The occasion converged 50 students who represented 50 countries of the African continent who were initially selected through a primary round. Aissatou Sow, one of the judges of the competition, noted that the idea behind the competition was to bring awareness to the students to know the history of Africa by bringing out the beauty of Africa through quiz.
We took a dimension that will instantly depict the African nation in a positive way. Like we drifted away from showcasing the African nation as a dark continent, but then bringing out their cultures and traditions. At the beginning, you will hear me telling the contestants, like, next time around, we need to see them in their various countries of flight attires, because if you don't have a neighbor that is from Malawi also, you will have the internet to browse through and see. So that is the facelift of the competition, to show people different Africans and their different traditions.
The National Africa Quiz competition was set to create new confidence and expression for young African children. The final quiz competition will be held through celebrating Children's Day and African Liberation Day. The much talked about controversial suit filed against a number of schools by students from banning the wearing of veil started on Thursday before Justice Ibrahim Ajaite of the High Court in Banjul. The plaintiffs, most of them students including minors and other interest groups, are keen on keeping the matter in court despite efforts by the Ministry of Basic Education to settle it out of the court. The defendants, a Gambian Senior Secondary School, St. Teresa's Upper Basic School, Reverend J.C. Fye Memorial School, Grace School, St. Peter's Senior Secondary School, Charles Jau Memorial Academy, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, and the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice. The plaintiffs said by forcing them to remove their veil in school, the learning institutions have violated their fundamental human rights and subjected them to harassment. They are seeking an order by the court to declare the actions of the school's authority illegal and also demanding a compensation of $20 million. The suit has attracted attention of both the Muslim and Christian community, some of whom and their members went to court to follow the proceedings. Almost all defendants' lawyers representing the schools and other defendants sued by students for banning the wearing of veils in their premises have filed preliminary objections to the suit. The trial judge, Justice Jaite, accordingly dismissed the objection raised by lawyer Victoria Andrews and subsequently adjourned the case to the 20th and 27th June as well as 4 and 10 July 2023 at 10 a.m. for the hearing of the multiple notice filed by the different lawyers. Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda, who is running for mayor as a United Democratic Party UDP candidate in the Kanifing Municipal Council KMC, said that his real challenger is not Bakari Waibaji but the Gambian's government. If you look at the crowd here today, I am here with the people of KM region. But if you look at the NPP crowd yesterday, they came with all their national executive members. Then you know this is not me and Bakari alone, but I am standing against the Gambia government. They're saying whatsoever they feel is political, but it is the people who will judge. And politics is not about talking, it is about actions, he said. Mayor Bensouda further stated that if you want to get elected, you need to demonstrate your achievements and your vision to the people. The incumbent mayor of KMC, Mayor Bensouda from the opposition UDP, will face off with Bakari Baji for the governing NPP in the mayoral election. Bensouda had previously beaten Bakary in the previous election in 2018 to become the mayor. That's all we have for you today. Until we come your way again, I am Glorious Hadijatunjai, reporting for VOD. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.